Episode 6 of Apocalypse Hotel might be my favorite thus far. We begin on a bit of a solemn note. The family of Tanukians is checking out after 100 years. Don't be sad for long though, they're moving in permanently across the street, converting their spaceship into a home. Ponko then begins describing Harmageddon, the end of times, of civilization itself, foretold since human times. A bit of common telephone misconstruing of the good old Armageddon we are familiar with. On cue, a spaceship arrives, pops out a civilization destroying mecha. It begins devastating everything around it. Thankfully, we have our trusty, reliable Yachiro, who placates the being, telling it, "There's no war," and bossing say, "There's no civilization here. Only animals and a few AI robots running amok." This quells the entity's rage. It then decides to become a guest at the hotel. Inside the mecha looms a menacing foe, the adorable kangaroo designed alien, colloquially known as Harmy. Well, that's Pongo's name for him, but it sticks. Yes, inside this mecha is a civilization destroying kangaroo who has boxer mitts for fists. Also, this man does not require the suit to devastate anything. He can fly, punch people through buildings. He's got enough strength solely on his own merit. But the mecha is some nice icing on top of the cake. In the middle of the episode, we also get one of the greatest action sequences of the season. Let me remind you, this is a slice of life sci fi. But when a band of superhero comes to defeat their end boss, the giant foe, the civilization destroying kangaroo army, well, we get quite the battle. It's Sakuga galore. Army versus superheroes is a great inversion of the trope because we get to see the gentler, the caring, compassion side of this civilization destroying entity. Yet, our band of superheroes almost destroyed the Gingaro Hotel in their quest to destroy this enemy. Thankfully, Harmy gets in between the hotel and these energy blasts from these superheroes, not allowing any collateral damage to be ensued. After which, he gets treated by Yachiro for his wounds. This is when he falls in love with her because he breaks a glass of water when he's trying to drink it. He doesn't understand how she can be so kind, caring towards him when he destroys everything he touches, anything in his path. Well, it's because she makes the differentiation, the delineation between destroying intentionally or not. This opens his eyes, thaws his heart in one moment, after which he decides to take her on a date. They go about the apocalypse, forest strewn cityscape, talking about this, that. He asks her, does she feel lonely or empty inside? She replies with the "I don't understand the question" ChatGPT response, which is pretty funny, but I would have suspected her AI is much more evolved than that. He also lets it slip his reason, his motive, why he goes about destroying civilizations ad nauseum. It's because, let me quote, it's the result of civilization's unbridled progress. He's talking about evolution. He harbors an innate disdain, distaste for evolution and species who can evolve. This is a huge parallel to Gurren Lagann, which I'm currently watching, the anti-spirals who despise anything that evolves because it's an unbridled power which they cannot control, becoming greater and greater, more than itself, always, becoming more than the sum of its parts. He has the same exact motivation as the anti-spirals. He also does it in a mecha, which is another parallel to Gurren Lagann. I love the explicit retelling of the anti-spirals through a more adorable lens, giving a more compassionate perspective on the trope, on the ideology, the philosophy. But that's it for the date. He ends up leaving at the end, tells her to create a civilization so he can come back and destroy it, but truly, he wants to visit. That's it for the episode, though. Let me know what you guys thought. Peace.